Hi there, it's Kovu, and if I look tired, it's because I am. It is currently 2:20 a.m. Right now that I've just started filming, and I have to get up at 8 tomorrow because I am going to the dentist. So that means less than 6 hours of sleep. Yay! Um, no, first of all, I did accidentally upload a video earlier today that I then deleted. I know that a few people saw it, and I'm scared that some people got disappointed because I took that video down, but it was a personal video for my friend that wasn't meant to it wasn't anything serious. It was just a couple of pictures I've taken with some music in the background because my friend wanted to see some pictures I've taken because I like taking pictures of nature, and I accidentally made that public, and some people saw it and then I took it down. So if you saw the notification Kovu's Unicorn uploaded a video and there was no video there, I'm sorry if I disappointed you. Yeah, I don't know. I just sort of wanted to talk. And I don't know if what I'm going to say will make sense or not. I guess we had to find out. So, I feel completely helpless. I don't know what to do when my friends are sad. I have this one friend that I've been feeling very terrible lately. And as long as, the whole time I've been on the internet, I've only been talking to people who have been struggling with depression, struggling with anxiety, people who are suicidal have come to me and talked to me, and I quite suck at helping, especially individually and talking to people one-on-one. I feel like with my YouTube videos I can sort of spread a message to everyone. But if I talk to one person, it's so personal, and I don't really know what to say about that exact situation. I pronounce that word. Situation. I can't pronounce situation. Bear with me. But yeah, it's hard. I find it really hard to talk to people one-on-one about people's problems, just to give advice at all. Really, I'm not good at advice. I can only say stuff based on my own experience, but everyone experiences stuff differently. Even depression, there's so many different ways of experiencing depression or feelings of sadness. I personally haven't been diagnosed with depression. Yeah. Anyway, so I have this one friend who has been feeling incredibly low and incredibly sad lately, and it makes me really scared. I'm really scared because I am scared that this person is walking down the same path that I was a while ago. And I really don't want anything happening to this person. I love this person. They're my whole world, honestly. They're my best friend. And it just really hurts that I can't really be there for them. Well, I am there for them, and I hope they know. But yeah, it's just really hard because it's long distance. They live in England. I live in Norway. And I won't be going down there again until October, most likely. I don't think it will work out in August. I have nowhere to stay if I go in August. Because then I'd be going alone without my parents, and they don't want me staying at a hotel. Because then if I don't get home at night, then no one will miss me. No one will think, oh, Kovu hasn't gotten back to the hotel yet and it's 11 p.m. Maybe something is wrong. Maybe we should call him and check on him. I don't know. This is just such a personal rambler video. I'm really sorry. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not quite sure what to do with my friend who's struggling, because I am terrified. Terrified because, first of all, I'm not there for them physically. Second of all, I don't know what to do to help. And then also I'm terrified because I can see that they, like the thought pattern, it was the exact same kind that I had a few years back when I was dealing with some stuff, and it got really, really worse, like a lot worse from there. And I'm just really worried because I don't want anything happening to this one friend. I really care about them. I really care about everyone. Really, I don't want anyone to be sad. So yeah, but I just thought about something that they said, something that I can sort of like relate to, because yeah, I feel like everyone has thoughts like this at one point. So this person is quite insecure and is quite anxious, something that like I'm sure that we can all relate to. And they said that they're not good enough, and they kept apologising. They're not good enough. Something that I have done many times in the past, and yeah, that feeling of not being good enough quite sucks. It actually really, really sucks. But then I thought of something. You cannot measure the worth of a human being like that. You can't measure how good a human being is in any way. Like, you can sort of measure like how good someone is at sports and like physical activity, and you can measure like how good like a person is at like painting stuff, like art and music, and like there are all these different like things that you can measure sort of if you go further into like detail or whatever. But overall, you can't measure how good of a person a human being is. Like, not a good person as in like kind, like nice, polite, but like how good, like how much awesome sauce of a human being are you? Like, you can't measure that because humans are so incredibly unique, so incredibly different, so incredibly complex, I don't know how to properly pronounce that, that it's not possible to measure how good a human being is. And I want people to understand that, because that might help with those thoughts and those feelings of not being good enough. Trust me, I know what it's like. I have personally been struggling with a lot of thoughts like that, and not so much anymore, because I feel like I've gotten to a point where I personally don't see my feelings as valid. And I also said this in the poem I wrote a while ago. I don't know. I regret posting that because it was so strange. Anyway, I don't see my feelings as valid. And that's not good either, because you need to sort of like, you know, your human emotions, although they are just human emotions, they are part of you. They are part of how you see the world. They are part of your world. They are part of your brain, which controls how you see the world. So they are part of you and part of your life, and they can get in the way of other things that you want to do. So you'll have to deal with those feelings in order to like do the stuff that you actually want to do. But I don't see those feelings as valid, so I'm sort of stuck. I don't deal with those feelings because I don't see them as valid. I'm like, oh no, I'm being stupid, I'm being silly, like, yeah. Anyway, where was I? Dear Lord, I can't remember what I was saying. I just, rambling. Dear Lord, I really don't remember what I was saying. God. Anyway, yeah, they can help with those feelings of being worthless and stuff. Yeah, because now I have gotten to a point where like I only see things like, yeah, since I don't see my feelings as valid, I remember what I was saying. Since I don't see my feelings as valid, everything is so. I try to see like things as realistically as possible. I don't know if you can say that, but like I try and see things like how they really are. I don't really put any of my own emotions into it. I don't really get affected by my own emotions a lot, because again, I don't see them as valid. So thinking that I'm not good enough, I don't do that, because I know that you can't measure humans' worth based on how social, like the social skills, so like how good a person are. not a person's worth. You can't measure a person's worth either based on social skills or like how good they are at sports or being creative. I don't know. Yeah, this video was quite a strange video, but I just sort of wanted to sit down and talk for a bit and sort of like try and figure things out. I still don't know how to help my friend really, because that's the thing, you can't really help anyone if they are not, like, if they themselves do not want help and they're not willing to help themselves either, you know, and they don't realise that, like, I don't know, I feel like there's so many things that you need to realise, and you sort of need to forget about your own emotions a little bit to get better, but again, you, like, repressing, is it called repressing emotions? Ugh, I don't know, but bottling up your emotions is not good for you. Based on personal experience, that is not good for you, but I feel like you need to sort of like take a step back. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Sometimes when there's a lot going on and you just feel quite terrible, you need to take a step back and try and see things from a bigger or a wider perspective. I don't really know how to put it, but yeah, you need to sort of like get out of your own little bubble and see things from the outside. Yeah, because sometimes you can be really like trapped sort of in your own little bubble, and you can only see things from one perspective, so everything feels a lot worse than it actually is, or like than it has to be. Of course your feelings are valid and all, but yeah, I don't know, this is a really weird video, but yeah, okay, so it's 2:30 a.m. I think I should get to bed, but thank you so much to anyone who listened to me just talking about how I'm feeling, not so much how I'm feeling, but just me trying to sort things out. Yeah, I still don't know how to help my friend. Yeah, but I hope we're all doing well. I hope we're all enjoying summer, although I know that some people aren't on break yet, like in England. You start in mid-July, I think, so it's not that long, maybe like 3 weeks. You can do it. And I also know that some people are like having a lot of exams still. Good luck, you're gonna do great. And for the people in the US who got out like in early June, you're lucky, but like you don't have as much of your summer left. I do. I have 6 weeks left, so alright, yeah, I hope we're all doing well. I hope you all had an amazing weekend, an amazing week, and that you will have an amazing week too. This week. Okay. Thank you again for listening. Yeah. By the way, like someone... Sorry. Okay, anyway, where was I? Yeah. Someone commented on my last video, hey, I'm gonna do a Q&A soon. I personally don't find Q&As interesting. I never watch people's Q&As because I find them rather boring. But if anyone has any questions that they would want me to answer in a potential Q&A, comment down below. And I will probably make one if I get enough questions and if people actually want a Q&A. If not, tell me, then I will not make a Q&A. But if you do have any questions, then feel free to ask them. But you can, if you want to, you can write it like, so that I know that it's like specifically for a Q&A, so that I won't just like answer it in the comments. So just like write like question for Q&A or something. I don't know if you have any questions. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Wish me luck on my dentist appointment tomorrow. Yeah. Also my voice is so strange. It's really high pitched. Ugh. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. That was really feminine. Dear God, I hated that. But alright. I just feel like I've been talking in this sort of voice this whole video, and now I'm just like down here. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe in each other and not hurt yourselves, and remember that you're freaking amazing and worth so much more than you could ever realise. Okay. Goodbye and good night. It's like 2:35. Okay, that was a really weird way of saying goodbye. Bye.